My artistic journey, I suppose, started in high school, where I was heavily influenced by a lot of like spray painting, street culture, not even just the whole spray painting side of it, but the fashion to it, the music that all of those people listened to. From there, it evolved to just being like consistently drawing all the time. From like an early age, I guess I ditched like my real name. I'd say since I was like 14 years old, I've run with a Japanese last name, taking that anonymity side from graffiti, not having your real persona out there. And in the last 6 years, I've just been drawing and mucking around. I've studied graphic design. I study visual art at the moment. Yeah, I'm just trying to look to evolve my style to be as professional and learn and I guess like adapt to as many different mediums as possible. Why would you want to be the same as somebody else? Like, I'd rather be somebody who creates something cool than someone who just consumes. Find something that you like doing, but adapting it and making it your own, so that you're not just following in the footsteps of somebody else. Now being someone where people look at you and they take your stuff because they're influenced by you. I love horror movies. Death is a heavy theme that runs through my drawings, and horror movies are a perfect replica, like a perfect genre that summarise, I guess, like all of that chaoticness. Oh, Brisbane's awesome. Brisbane's the greatest city in the world, home of the mighty Broncos. I think Brisbane's like the best city in Australia because we've got a lot of talent. I think everyone needs to stay in Brisbane and help grow our community, which is what a lot of people are doing. I'm determined to like make something out of it. When I was younger and stuff like that, it was hard to get into anything because it's a bunch of people that are like fairly intimidating people that don't want to necessarily include you in their subculture. The way that Brisbane's grown at the moment, when you've got communities of artists that are now banding together, like the people that I get to associate with on a daily, weekly basis, and people that I never would have thought to have come into contact with had it not been for like the network that I've been provided with. The one that I've done most recently is a remake of the t-shirt that I guess started me with No.One Network. What the shirt has tried to capture is everything that summarises No.One Network. Like No.One Network is obviously like photography and videography, but it's also a community of just people who are interested in the same stuff. We're interested in the same music, not just down to like, oh, we all love hip hop music, like from like thrifting, like getting like Nike jackets for $5 and things like that. Like there's so much more to it than it's a whole lifestyle, I would say. The best advice for somebody that wants to get into doing it would just be to continue doing it. It's not a career that you really follow if you're money driven. You've got to be a passionate person about doing this kind of stuff. At the end of the day, the most important thing about life is that you have fun. If making art makes you happy, there's nothing more than being happy, and that's what all I do. Everyone sucks when they first start, and you're always got to start somewhere. Don't compare yourself to other people, and like if you suck at art, just call it ignorant style, because that's what it is. It's crap art. I draw something, express how I feel. That's my version of getting it off my chest. The older that you get, the more you just want to not necessarily like pick on other people with the same shit. You go, oh yeah, we all are a bit weird in our own way, like let's help grow together. You can wear TNs and like still, I don't know, go and hug your mum at the end of the day. Like you don't have to be some staunch dude to like do this kind of shit. On that, I would say you learn to have like a strong resilience. You learn not to, I guess, like take all criticism to heart. I would rather educate other people and like on ways of doing it so that then I could potentially learn something from them. I think the biggest lesson learnt would probably be like to appreciate younger up and coming people, as opposed to trying to discourage everybody from getting into it. If you want to do something, like don't let a stigma or like a reputation that might be like held around a certain group of people to discourage you from trying it out or getting into it. Like, I don't know. Yeah.